Warning! This episode was made on Grant's copy of Final Cut 10. I was tempted to go crazy with effects and silly music, but I reined myself in. Kind of. Hello, Grant's fancy camera. So, as you may have noticed, this is not being filmed the same way as usual. I was just having a conversation with my dear friend, my dear Frond, Grant Scoble, of Grant Scoble fame.
Hello, everybody. So we were talking specifically about Harry Potter things, because I have some Harry Potter things coming up on my channel, and Sasha, it blew my mind. Let's just say that.
Sasha blew his own mind. So as you can see, I'm wearing a scarf, and this is actually Grant's scarf. But
Hufflepuff pride.
Exactly. I have always thought myself Hufflepuff all the way. Had a little bit of Ravenclaw mixed in, but mainly Hufflepuff. About 80 to 90% Hufflepuff. Last weekend, I did a test with my friend Taryn on Pottermore. Now, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Huge Harry Potter fan. But since the last book came out, I haven't actually been keeping up very much. So I know everyone else is like, Pottermore, so Potter over. But I'm new to it. So I sorted myself into a house, was totally expecting Hufflepuff, and I didn't get Hufflepuff. I got Slytherin. That was the situation. My mind was like all over the ceiling in little pieces, because, if I'd been sorted into Ravenclaw, I'd been like, oh, surprising, but okay. Gryffindor, I would have been like, pretty surprising, but okay, maybe. Slytherin just wasn't even on my radar.
No way. He's my favorite Hufflepuff. How could this happen?
But I'm trying to be a mature, non-fangirl and not go back onto Pottermore and put in the right things so that I get Hufflepuff, because J.K. Rowling spoke to me via the magic of the internet, and she told me that, that I should answer carefully and that the test had been carefully designed to be accurate. And I know that some people get sorted by the sorting hat into a house they don't expect. So I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that I am a Slytherin. But I'm completely freaked out by this. It is causing a huge dilemma in terms of who I think I am and what I know about myself.
It's like your midlife nerd crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interestingly, Grant told me a similar story about when he was younger.
Indeed, when I was in high school, all of my friends were like, you're in Gryffindor, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't know, it doesn't really fit me. I'm not the cannon fodder that everybody assumes that Gryffindors are. And so I was like, I feel like I'm more of a Ravenclaw overall. It's right there in my heart. And so I eventually, whenever I took a quiz, I always got in Ravenclaw. So then I went on Pottermore, got sorted in Ravenclaw. I was like, haha, bitches. I knew it all along. Now I've been sorted by J.K. Rowling herself, because she spoke to me through the magic of the internet, into a house that I don't understand. I feel like I can't argue with her. Like, I have to be like, okay, so no more Hufflepuff. Forever. Slytherin is not evil, and I get that. I know that being in Slytherin, even though I'm going to cringe when he puts this on me, is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, and Merlin came from Slytherin, for example, but there's a lot of weird stuff that I've read about Slytherin. Like, one of the things is that you're meant to be really afraid of being left out or being on your own. That's a Slytherin trait. So that made me get all like psychoanalytical and be like, oh, am I afraid of being alone? Do I need to go and seek a psychotherapist out? Should I perhaps not get so worried about Harry Potter tests? So yeah, this kind of random video that I've just made with the wonderful help of Grant is just about me coming to terms with myself as a Slytherin. So the question I would have for you would be, 1, what house do you think you should be in? 2, have you done the Pottermore test? And if you did you end up in the house that you thought that you would be in? And finally, 3, if you were sorted into a different house, how did you deal with that? I feel like my entire childhood self is screaming inside. I'm actually really struggling with this, with my inner snake. I'm struggling with my inner snake. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you, Grant.
Wink.